Well, good morning, beautiful. I'm just sitting here having my morning cup of coffee. Here's what you drink in the morning. I am an addict. I love coffee. So this is my first attempt to vlog, and I'll be sharing some pretty personal things. And my hope is that maybe somebody can maybe feel inspired or empowered. I don't want to just like do videos that are like, oh my God, look at me, you know, which is fine. Everybody does their own thing. Go a little deep here. So, but anyway, every morning I journal. So I journal my thoughts, and you know, I got into journaling. I've always journaled. My mom kind of taught me about journaling, but I got really into journaling consistently in 2004 when I hit rock bottom, and I mean bottom with drugs and alcohol. I was homeless. I was almost killed. I was in the hospital twice within a week, and this gay nurse was really nice but very kind of direct with me. And he came into my room and he said, he threw a book and a pen and something else on my bed, I can't remember, and he said, you know, you're gonna die. This isn't normal for somebody your age to be going through this, and you're gonna be dead on the streets until you get honest with yourself. And so he said, write in this book everything that you think. Don't try to sound poetic and like you're a writer. Just write everything you think and feel. Get really honest. Make this your place where you can just really be real. And I've been journaling ever since. And for the most part, you know, every single day. And it's my place where I can just write everything. It's like my little city of refuge. And I really find it healing and therapeutic. I don't know if you journal. I would love to know. Maybe you're wanting to journal or thought about journaling and you can't seem to commit. And, you know, it's not about beating ourselves up. It's just about saying we're going to do something and we just commit to it. And if we fall down, we get back up and we just kind of keep going. But it really is a powerful, simple, cheap tool to help us transform and to look at ourselves and to, I think, get out all of those things that are in us, like the stress. You know, a lot of times in the morning we wake up and we have already our cortisol release and we're thinking of our day and we feel anxious. You know, some of us, I deal with that, and so I just try to really minimize that in my life. And so I sit here and I meditate. I read Eckhart Tolle's Stillness Speaks, which is a powerful little meditation book that creates a lot of stillness. And then his A New Earth book. I really equate Eckhart to so much of my transformation of being able to be more, you know, aware in my life, aware of my thoughts, aware of my body, just you know, showing up in my life in a very intentional way. And do you know about Eckhart? I'm curious. I got turned on to him by Oprah, the one and only. I love her. 2008, and the economy was crashing and my business was going to the crapper, and I was seeing probably like 12 or more clients a day, and I was, you know, then the economy crashed and I was seeing like one person to no people, and so I had a lot of time on my hands. I would go to the park and I would smoke cigarettes and I would read and listen to his book, and I thought, I don't know, this stuff is a little much, but I think I have friends that really need this. You know, I have a friend who really needs this, and so I couldn't see at the time, like, you know, that the book was really meant for me. The ego is like that. It's like, well, I don't need this. You know, I'm super evolved and conscious, but I have two friends who are really suffering and they should really read this book. It took a long time. I'm kind of a slow learner with certain things, but there was something I was so attracted to in his teaching. I just really love it. I love his voice and his calmness, his stillness, and he's just amazing. I think he's a real genuine spiritual teacher, and I got to go see him actually last year. I don't know where you're at in your life with something, and you know, you might be struggling with something, but like I struggled for years and I hit rock bottom in 2004. And, you know, I think it's really about checking in with ourselves and really trying to be our best for ourselves, not for others. I think a lot of times we want to put this unrealistic expectation that we're trying to set these goals and be this kind of person for other people, which can be nice. That's more of an extrinsic value that we have, and that is important. But I think more importantly for me anyway, it's about having that intrinsic, that internal sense of value for myself and my life. And for my addiction, I tried to get sober for so long, for a decade. Struggling in your life with something like addiction or, you know, something just very personal like depression or anxiety or maybe even a disease, you know. It's important, I think, to realize that, you know, that we just keep trying and that we keep doing the best that we can, you know, and that we give ourselves credit for the best that we do. I think that a lot of times we have this unrealistic expectation of trying to be perfect in our life. And, you know, if we're feeling depressed, it's like, which I've struggled with. I've struggled with suicidal depression a lot of my life, and which I think drove a lot of my addiction. But, you know, if you're try to be kind to yourself and compassionate to yourself, because, you know, life isn't easy, and you know, being human is often very challenging, and so it's just about trying our best and getting back up and doing the best that we can, and, you know, to not give up on yourself. And years, over a decade, I tried to get sober, and I'll share more about all that if you guys want to know. But, you know, it was a very crazy time in my life. So if you're struggling, please, please, please just know that people love you, you are loved, and that your life matters, you matter, and light yourself up. Just be aware of those thoughts, because those are the thoughts of the ego. The ego is like, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you can't do this. And that's not us, that's the false self. That's part of that, you know, the slave trying to be the master. So, you know, just keep trying, don't give up on yourself. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here with myself and meditate and read and just, you know, count my blessings today and sit in some gratitude of not what I have in my life, but who I've become. Sit in the gratitude of feeling really appreciative of being able to be surrounded by friends and family, and having, you know, incredible people to be able to connect with every day in my business. So what are you grateful for today? What do you appreciate? What do you appreciate about yourself, your life? I'd love to know, so leave that in the comment section below. And this is my first attempt to vlog. I want it to be, you know, I don't know what I want it to be. I'm not gonna try to be attached to it. I just think that I'm a little nervous to don't normally share this side of myself online, and this morning time is very sacred for me. So I'm gonna have to learn like how to do this so that I am not distracted. Our priority is to make sure in my life always that I'm just being really aware, really conscious, and just trying to be, you know, giving a quality of my time to people, to my partner, to my clients, to all of you. So I love you guys, and I will see you probably as I go to the gym and share a little something more personal with you. All right, bye. Oh, I am getting ready to head to the gym. I got my little situation on here, my little beats. I don't know, quite amazing. Of course, I have them in rose gold, just so nobody's confused. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the gym in just a little bit. Are you committed this year to your workout routine? Oh yeah, it's just getting real, honey. I am getting ready to go dance, which I just love. Oh, the sun is so perfect right here. Best lighting ever. What are you doing this year to show up for your health? I would love to know about it, because I think we all can learn from other people, and, you know, sometimes we fall off the wagon, and it's okay. You know, it's about getting back up. So I'll see you in a moment in the gym, where I am going to show you something I have never showed anyone, and that is a little bit of, I guess, how I dance. We'll see if it's worth it. Yes, this is how I look when I'm not at work. A lot of people don't recognize me, but I'm about to get my dance on, because I was injured for a long time and I couldn't dance, and something I love doing is dancing. I'm not professional, but I used to impersonate Michael Jackson when I was a child, and that's how I got into makeup. I hired a makeup artist when I was hired for a party. I used to do a lot of parties, and then when I hired a makeup artist to make me look like him, I was blown away by the ability of makeup to transform you. And so, what is it that you love doing? You know, I love dancing. It's something that just makes me feel so much joy and excitement and makes me feel really in the moment. So I'm gonna share with you a little bit of my dance moves. Okay guys, let's see. Stretch time. Turning 40 is getting real, honey. It's like, I gotta warm up a little bit more, and my body just takes a little longer to kind of wake up and stuff. So I'm gonna do a little dancing here, but quite crazy. It's kind of quiet in the gym today, but this is my favorite room in the gym because I get to have all of these amazing mirrors in front of me so that when I dance I can see what I'm doing. And I always am like practicing a routine in the gym. I don't know why, it's just something that I do. I used to impersonate Michael Jackson, and so I maybe doing that again because that's something I really love. I used to perform in drag and stuff, so it's been a few years, and I think part of my expression wants to express itself again through performing because it's such a great outlet for my creativity, and I get to say things and do things on stage and in my drag or my makeup that I normally wouldn't do in my normal life. So I just got back from the gym. I am uber rusty. My God, girl. Was, you know, not able to dance for a while because of my back. It's getting better finally, so, but I'm still like limited in my movement a little bit, and I used to be able to really dance. Do you guys drink this stuff? I love this. It's flu season, so I just kind of drink it all day long with stuff and mix it with water or whatever, but oh my God, I am feeling the spirit today. I'm gonna get ready and go to work and see my amazing clients, feeling so blessed that I still get to do what I love after all of these years. And sometimes, to be honest, I'm not, you know, I've been ungrateful, you know, and I try to get back to gratitude because I realize that, you know, what I have and what I get to do in my life is really an honor and a privilege. And sometimes people always complain about their job, that they don't like it or they're not doing what they love. And I don't know if it's always about doing what we love, you know. I think sometimes it's about bringing love to what we do. So we are capable of that, bringing the joy and the love and doing whatever we do with an intensive amount of quality versus quantity, you know. So if you're working at a desk or answering phones, doing customer service, doing retail, it's like, you know, we are the love. We are our experience of, you know, doing what we love is really being in love with ourselves and whatever we do.
I imagine that after, you know, hundreds of thousands of years of looking at fires, that it's something that we're used to.
Hello! We are celebrating our 7-year anniversary. It's a miracle. Nate is a champ. I am quite difficult to put up with, especially for 7 whole years. And we just got to the Orchard Inn, and it's a little place in Julian. We love it. It's cute, it's quaint, it's kind of country, but just cute. They put out little cake for us and some champagne, which I will not be drinking because I make very stupid decisions if I drink. And they got us a little fireplace, which is kind of cool. I love it. And then, of course, we will be definitely getting in this amazing big ass tub. I'll probably just be in there all weekend. Anyway, love you guys. I'll see you in a couple days. Bye. Good morning, beautiful. So today is my partner and I's 7-year anniversary, and I just wanted to share a little bit about that because it's quite a miracle that we have been together for 7 years, considering that I was a person that was like a serial dater that never committed. Like, I had a fear and a phobia of actually committing, but I wanted to be in a relationship. It was funny. It was like I always thought everyone that I dated was not like able to commit, but then I realized it was me. And I would always put myself in these situations of dating people that were just like unavailable. Like, if you were unavailable, not interested, I was like, we should date. And I remember one of the last persons I went on a date with before re-meeting my partner, because we have kind of a cool story. If you guys want to hear more about it, I can share more about it in another video. But he was my friend. He only liked Mexican guys, and I still wanted to take him out to dinner and then say, but maybe I could, be the secret, like, special white guy. And he was like, I love you, bro, but I literally only date Mexican guys. And I was like so crushed and heartbroken over that. And what that taught me was I was setting myself up for failure in the dating arena, because I knew, like, it's like I chose certain people that just were not available. And the truth is it was because I was not available. I was not available to myself. I was not available to really, committing and learning to really love myself. They always say you can't love anybody else until you love yourself. Well, I think we all love ourselves. We wake up every day, we show up to work, we do the best we can. So I think that this idea of love is like, we have to love ourselves like in this huge way. It's like, it's really in the little ways that we show ourselves that we really do love ourselves. I mean, we are loved, so there's no way we cannot love ourselves. Anyway, I'm just so grateful for my partner, because he is probably the only person I've ever been around, honestly, that has a true heart that just loves unconditionally. He's taught me how to love people even more, and myself and him, without an agenda and just unconditionally. And I think that's such a cool thing to have in your life, where, and the truth is I've been like, I've judged him, and especially when we were first dating, he should do this, he should do that, he should not eat cheese, and or just all these things that like I used as excuses and reasons to like not love fully. And, with sticking with it and, wanting to break up every other day, and just like, I'm a person that's hard to commit to, or, people have a hard time committing with me, because I'm just not, I just like my freedom so much. And I'm sitting here today just feeling so blessed and appreciative that this man is so patient and kind and loving and compassionate and funny and humorous and goofy and just like a ball of love. I just know that I am a better person because of him, and that I really am now focusing on the things that truly matter in my life, which are not things, not money, but experiences, love, connection, compassion, and all those things that I really feel like he teaches me. In a lot of ways, I've had to learn a lot of stuff in my life about being my best, and doing a lot of spiritual work and workshops and meditation and journaling, and just, you name it, I've done it to try to have to be my best self. And he just kind of has that already, which I think in some ways I've been maybe a little jealous about, because like he just comes from love. Like the first thing he thinks about is kindness, compassion, and I've had to like kind of work at it to get myself there. So I don't know where you're at in your life with your relationships, if you're celebrating an anniversary, if you're trying to find love, but it's kind of true, when you really focus on yourself and learn to really care about yourself and what you want and your needs, and it really comes, you know. I really feel like we are given the opportunity to love another as a gift, and some people don't have that gift and they just do the work on themselves, and that's what I did. I had to work on myself for 7 years rigorously in order to be open enough to allow that love in. So just thought I'd share a little bit, some more personal stuff with you guys, and I love you guys so much, and have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon in a new little video, I'm sure, because I like to talk and go on, and this is my first attempt to share more personal stuff with vlogging. So thank you guys for all the love and support. Have a beautiful day. Bye.